Network. Devontae Adams' desire to play with his good friend Derek Carr lasted less than a season in Las Vegas. He'll now be moving on to Jimmy Garoppolo, and Adams admits it's going to be an adjustment, but that the passer doesn't matter. Adams telling The Ringer, quote, "It proved that I am me. A quarterback doesn't make me, I make me, and I can do it consistently at this level." Christian McCaffrey didn't expect to be traded to the 49ers this past season, and he admits his initial reaction was anger, but in retrospect, he's glad it happened. McCaffrey saying in hindsight, he believes it's the best thing that ever happened to him. And Jamar Chase is expecting a lot out of himself. Chase says he's looking to rewrite the Bengals franchise record book from top to bottom. Chase already holds the record for single-season receiving yards and is looking to break the receptions record. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost, month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-898-6155 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-898-6155. That's 800-898-6155. What do you have to lose? Call 800-898-6155. Again, 800-898-6155.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
Check out the KXO website, kxoradio.com. You can follow us on Facebook, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. That's our Facebook page. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. Great stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and of course, our website.
It's 7:31 on this Thursday morning. Good morning, Gene. How are you? I didn't hear you, Gene.
How about now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know why whatever.
I didn't have my button pushed, that's why.
Ah, that old magical button.
I pushed one, but not the other. Anyway, we're doing all right?
Yeah, we're doing all right for Thursday. You know, the week is stretching on.
It is. It does. It goes on whether we want it to
or not. That's
or
right.
Or whether we're around or not. It's going to continue.
I promise.
Anything planned for the weekend?
You know, not yet. Still thinking about a couple of different things. What about you?
No, I will be at home.
You will be at home. Okay. You promise?
Yeah, I would try to watch some baseball.
Baseball. Okay.
Love my baseball. Gotta watch my baseball. That's about the only time I get to watch it.
The baseball?
Baseball, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the Saturday night game and then usually a Sunday afternoon game.
Well, that's 2 in a week. That's pretty good.
Well, sometimes. If my son comes over, then it's NASCAR racing on Sunday.
Baseball and NASCAR racing.
He's a major NASCAR guy.
Try to mix that all up. Huh?
Yeah, well, it's a fun, and NASCAR lasts quite a while.
Yeah. But does it make you dizzy when they're making all those left turns?
I hardly watch, to tell you the truth.
Oh, well.
Every once in a while, I'll check in and see who's leading.
Yeah.
And that's about my participation.
Well, just double check every once in a while and make sure the guy out in front's not going the wrong direction.
Almost. Well, that happens quite a bit, and that's when you have the pileups, and then everybody gets excited. Anyway, I'm kind of a boring weekend, and anyway, that's my life. We've got some birthdays. You ready to go with some birthdays?
Birthdays always sound good.
Got some big shot people. I some of these I've never heard of. Priscilla Pointer. I thought she was with the Pointer Sisters, but this is not one of the sisters. Oh. She's a different Priscilla Pointer. She was in Dallas and Carrie and Blue Velvet. Carrie and Blue Velvet were very good movies. I thought anyway. She's 99 years old today.
Wow.
So she deserves a mention anyway.
Yeah.
And Candace Azara, she was in Her Shoes and Caroline in the City. She was also in Rhoda. She's 82. Apparently, she does comedies. Bluegrass singer, guitarist Rodney Dillard. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He was with the band called the Dillards. That's appropriate. He's 81. Country singer Joe Bonsall of the Oak Ridge Boys. We've all heard of them. He's 75. Rick Wakeman of Yes is 74. Mark Mothersbaugh of Devo is 73. Heard of Devo, never heard of Mark.
Yeah. I agree. Same way.
James Stevens, Paper Chase, and Father Dowling Mysteries are his claim to fame. He's 72. Country singer George Strait, probably one of the best country singers around. 71 years old today.
George, enjoy your George Strait. Enjoy your birthday.
He's a legend. He probably will have a big party because he's got a lot of money. Owns half of Texas, Actor Chow Yun Fat. He was in Anna and the King and the Replacement Killers. Chow is 68 years old today. And singer-actor Martika I didn't know she was an actress, but she was in Wise Guy.
She didn't either.
She's 54. I know she sang a kind of a cute little song, and that's it. That's all I ever. One of my favorite comedians, however, Tina Fey. She was in 30 Rock, Saturday Night Live. Got her start by writing comedy. She's 53 today. And Alan Leach. Alan Leach, I think, is the son of Donovan, because Donovan is Donovan Leach. He was in Downton Abbey. He's 42 years old today. So those are our local people. You ready for the real people?
Yeah, let's have the people that pay their taxes and all of that stuff.
Right now. Well, we're going to go fishing, and then we'll check the birthdays.
Okay.
It's that time, parents. Time to get the cobwebs off the kids' fishing poles, put new line on the reel, so the kids are ready to catch the big one during the 14th annual WCT Townsend Memorial Family Fishing Fun Day. It's going to be at Sunbeam Lake on Saturday, May 20th, starting at 6 a.m. Now, the first 100 kids accompanied by a parent get a free fishing pole or a tackle box. It's a day of fun for the whole family. Fishing, food, music, prizes, and a day to remember Wes, Cody, and Tanner. For more information, please call 858-864-6391. That's 858-864-6391. 16 and over must have a valid fishing license.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Jessica Garibaldi, Manny Hernandez, Lisa Ann Henson, Kelly Abati, Caitlin Trujillo, Jimmy Smith, Jimmy Toten, Judy Milan, Laura Valdez, Elena Damara, Manuel Vasquez III, and Robert De Leon. Happy birthday to each and every one. There you go, Gene. Not a lot.
Air Conditioning announces that the month of May is Mitsubishi Mini Split Month. That means you can get up to $1,000 off the price of a newly installed single.
Actually, that was jumping the gun just a little bit. We didn't want to do that. We've got Lock Air Conditioning, of course, is going to give us some news, California news and the world news roundup. Are you pretty much ready for that, Gene? We've got that coming up. It's the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis won't be able to say this much longer.
I'm not a candidate, so we'll see if and when that changes.
CBS News has learned he will declare his candidacy for the Republican presidential nomination next week in Miami. Montana's Republican Governor Greg Gianforte has made his state the first to ban new downloads of the Chinese-owned app TikTok. CBS's Nancy Chen.
The law is meant to protect Montana's personal data from falling into the hands of the Chinese government, something TikTok claims has never happened. The law prohibits app stores from allowing downloads of TikTok within Montana's borders.
The hitch? App stores don't have the ability to control downloads state by state. Just in, sales of existing homes fell last month by a bigger than expected 3.4%. The median price dropped to just under $400 million. That's the biggest decline in 11 years. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning announces that the month of May is Mitsubishi Mini Split Month. That means you can get up to $1,000 off the price of a newly installed single-zone Mitsubishi ductless mini split air conditioning system. Lock Air Conditioning is the Imperial Valley's only Mitsubishi certified diamond contractor. A Mitsubishi ductless mini split system installed by Lock Air Conditioning is the perfect solution to add cooling and heating comfort to your extra bedroom, a home office, garage, or a guest house. Lock Air Conditioning also offers easy approved financing, including no interest for 12 months on approved credit. So now is the time to purchase your Mitsubishi ductless mini split system and save up to $1,000 to stay cool through the hot summer months. And Lock is the only Mitsubishi diamond contractor in Imperial Valley to offer you 12-year parts and 12-year compressor warranty. Call now. This offer ends May 30th. Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1977. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. The wife of a California radiologist accused of trying to kill his family when he drove his Tesla off a cliff along the Northern California coast told rescuers her husband was depressed, needed a psychological evaluation, and was trying to kill himself and his family, and according to a newly unsealed search warrant affidavit.
And then all of them would have died on that day. And only by the miracle of that surviving that 250-foot drop, they're all here.
San Mateo County DA Steve Wagstaff. Dharmesh Patel, age 41, has pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of attempted murder. Class action lawsuit against Wells Fargo accusing the bank of racism for denying mortgage loans to non-white applicants like Aaron Braxton.
I told him, I am going to sue you. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am going to sue you because I know I'm not the only one.
Braxton saying he wanted to refinance his home during the early stages of the pandemic, but was given the runaround while the bank allegedly approved loans at a much higher rate for white applicants. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news. A service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Mall. With the local news, here is Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, the IID Board of Directors appoint interim general manager. George Gale explains.
The decision was made at the closed session held Tuesday. Appointed as the interim general manager was Sergio Quiroz, who is currently serving as the assistant IID general manager. The appointment takes effect on June 3rd. The current IID general manager, Henry Martinez, will retire on June 2nd. Martinez made that announcement in January. He has served 45 years in the energy and water industry. Of those, 5 as the IID general manager. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Local public health and law enforcement agencies will hold an event for local media to share information about the dangers of heat stroke and prevention tips for parents and caregivers for small children. This event will be This event will be provided by Robert Gonzalez, the Public Information Officer for the El Centro Fire Department, Officer Arturo Platero Jr., Public Information Officer for the CHP, and David Craiglow, EMS Disaster Preparedness Manager, Emergency Medical Services Agency. This will take place Thursday, that's today, starting at 9 a.m. It'll be held at the El Centro Fire Department Station Number 3. That's at 1910 North Waterman Avenue in El Centro. We'll be back with a look at more local news.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors mobile service vans. What a great idea.
In other local news, historic meeting will be held today. Here's more on that story.
Actually, the meeting was held Tuesday. It was hosted by the San Diego District Attorney, Summer Steffen. It brought together several other district attorneys, including George Marquez from the Imperial County, Todd Spitzer from Orange County, Mike Hestrin from Riverside County, and Jason Anderson from San Bernardino County. Staff from Congressman Lou Correa's office also attended. They were brought together to meet with Baja California Attorney General Ricardo Ivan Carpio and his management staff. The objective of the meeting was to strengthen and establish direct channels of communication with the Baja California Attorney General to foster collaboration in addressing transnational crime and promoting the overall safety of the border region. Meeting was also attended by the San Diego District Attorney's Chief Investigations Officer and the Imperial County District Attorney's Mexico liaison, Orlando Espino. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And Page 2 of the local news is served up by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. There are 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state of the union. Well, as Page 2 of the local news, here's Gene.
And here's something you may not be aware of. It snuck up on us. Graduation season has begun. Here's more on that story.
It began Tuesday in Calexico. San Diego State University Imperial Valley graduated 400 people at the Raleigh Carrillo Quad. Next up is the ICOE Special Education High School. Their graduation ceremony will be held May 22nd at 9:30 a.m. at IVEC. Vincent Memorial graduation will be held on May 26th at Our Lady of Guadalupe, beginning at 10:30 a.m. On May 30th, 31st, there'll be 2 graduations. Mount Signal Virtual Academy will hold their graduation at 3:30 p.m. in the Jimmy Cannon Theater at Southwest High School. That same day, but later in the evening, Desert Oasis graduation will be held also on May 31st at Southwest High School, beginning at 5 p.m. The other graduation ceremonies are coming up in June. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
IID directors declare May as Water Safety Month. The resolution was adopted at Tuesday's IID board meeting. The declaration comes before summer arrives and before school lets out. The IID's iconic mascot, Dippy Duck, will be spreading the water safety messages. The Stay Active, Play Safe, Be Cool public awareness campaign continues to be presented in schools. The program began May 1st and will continue through June 9th, reinforcing the 3 rules: never swim in a canal, never play in a canal, never jump in a canal. The program began in 1959 with Dippy Duck making his appearance in 1966. The program reaches 21,000 elementary school students each year. Well, Camarena Memorial Library has a new program. George Gale explains.
It is a free snack program. Snacks are being served to kids from 1 through 18 years of age. Snacks are being served Monday through Friday at the library. This program started this past Monday. It is part of the at-risk program. Contact the library if you need more information. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Brawley Public Library Summer Program. It is a reading program for children. The program will be held every Friday from June 26th to July 21st. The hours are 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Registration for the program is open right now and will end on June 16th. The theme this year is Find Your Voice. During the program, the children will be able to enjoy reading, making crafts, and using their imagination. Contact the Brawley Public Library for more information. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, 1 for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's George Gale with a weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 101 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 70. National Weather Service says near normal temperatures are expected through Friday before readings warm to slightly above normal by Saturday. The weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today, highs right near 100. South to southeast wind, 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 71. South-southeast wind, 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Friday, sunny skies, highs right near 96, with a north to northeast wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Coming south in the afternoon, winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour on Friday. And right now we're looking at 75 degrees, 50% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. The page 2 of the local news and the local weather has been served up by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. Dinner menu features 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the goal, Goddard's Goal, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. NBA playoffs, they are in the East Finals start today. Well, they started yesterday, as a matter of fact. The Heat beat the Celtics 123-116. Miami takes game 1 in that series. Lakers and Denver play tonight in game 2 of the West Finals. NHL, they start their game 1 of the East Finals today. Panthers take on the Hurricanes, and then they'll continue for the next several days as well. In golf, defending champ Justin Thomas says that this PGA championship feels a lot different. We'll see how he reacts. KXO AM will feature updates on the PGA championship throughout the tournament. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the Major League Baseball, it was the Royals over the Padres 4-3. Orioles beat the Angels 3-1. Pirates got by the Tigers 8-0. It was the Dodgers over the Twins 7-3. The Rockies beat the Reds 11-6. Diamondbacks over the Athletics 5-3. Giants defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 7-4. The Marlins got by the Nationals 4-3. Blue Jays shut out the Yankees in 10 innings, 3-0. Red Sox over the Mariners 12-3. The Mets beat the Rays in 10 innings, 8-7. Cardinals got by the Brewers, another shutout, 3-0. Braves beat the Rangers 6-5. It was the Astros over the Cubs 7-6, and the White Sox defeated the Guardians by a score of 7-2. At the Italian Open quarterfinals, Iga Swiatek had to retire, was forced to retire with an injury, and that means the two-time defending champion Swiatek retired in the third set of the Italian Open quarterfinal against Wimbledon champion Elena Rybakina because of a right thigh injury. She's out of there. Nick Kyrgios, he's going to miss the French Open after a robbery injury. He was forced to drop out of the tournament due to a foot injury sustained during the theft of his car, and not because of a knee problem as previously thought. And judge rules that Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend must abide by the non-disclosure agreement that she had signed. She didn't prove that they deserved to dismiss that agreement. Anyway, that's it. That's the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
To raise awareness for energy conservation this summer, your Imperial Irrigation District has created a new Conserve Alert notification. A Conserve Alert means it's time to take action to reduce energy use. Alerts may be issued during heat waves, when voluntary conservation can make a big difference. During an alert, set thermostats to 78 degrees or higher. Give major appliances a break and turn off unnecessary light. Together, we can maintain reliable electric service. For more information, please visit iid.com.
And it is now time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Stocks were mixed this morning as investors awaited updates to the ongoing debt ceiling debate, and quarterly results from Walmart flashed resilience from the American consumer. The S&P 500 fell 0.9%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 105 points, or 0.32%. Technology-heavy the NASDAQ Composite was up 16.16%. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 101 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 70. National Weather Service says near normal temperatures are expected through Friday before readings warm to slightly above normal by Saturday. The weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 100. South to southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 71. South-southeast wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Friday, sunny skies, highs right near 96, with a north to northeast wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Coming south in the afternoon, winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour on Friday. And right now, still 75 degrees, 50% the relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150. Available with a ProPower onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles like the 2022 Ford F-150 for 0% limited term financing. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford Credit Limited Term Financing. Down payment may vary depending on credit. Not available on Ford F-150 Lightning, F-150 Tremor, and F-150 Raptor models. Place a new retail order or take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer's stock by 7/5/23. See dealer for residency restrictions, qualifications, and details.
All offers valid at your Imperial County Ford dealer.
And we've got CBS News coming up next. You'll have Eli right after that.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
And your CBS News are brought to you by Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation.
Is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. There's a move in Congress to get a birth control pill, once it's formally approved by the FDA for over-the-counter sales, to be covered by insurance plans. Washington Democrat Patty Murray is co-sponsoring a bill.
We have to fight for our vision of the future, a future where getting the birth control that you need is as simple and easy as picking up Advil or Tylenol at the pharmacy.
The U.S. Supreme Court's blocked a move by terror attack victims to hold Twitter and other social media companies liable for failing to prevent militant groups from using their platforms. CBS's Ed O'Keefe reports Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to officially file next week to enter the 2024 presidential race.
DeSantis has been busy with fellow Republicans in Florida passing a conservative set of legislative priorities. Notably, CBS News polling shows the governor is doing exactly what Republican primary voters want by challenging so-called woke ideas, opposing gun restrictions, and making liberals angry, among other things.
President Biden's in Japan for the G7 summit, but as CBS's Nicole Killian tells us, he's keeping tabs on the major issue back home, the debt ceiling.
The president said that he would keep in touch with his negotiating team and that he would continue to talk to congressional leaders. He is actually cutting his trip short so that he can come back and try to finish brokering this deal. Speaker McCarthy has said that they will continue to work, even if it is through the weekend, until they can try to reach a deal.
Montana's governor has signed a bill into law banning new downloads of the TikTok app starting next year. It's the latest move over concerns that user data could fall into the hands of China's government. Intelligence analyst Alan Liska says it will likely face a court challenge.
Even if Google and Apple put in some sort of restriction in the App Store to prevent those kind of downloads from the state of Montana, drive across state lines, get a VPN. Those things will allow you to very easily and quickly bypass it.
There's a new look at what issues are at the forefront here in the U.S. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
The Axios Ipsos poll finds concerns about gun violence have risen from 17% in February to 26% in May. That surpassed concerns about the opioid crisis as America's top health concern. Americans also worry about obesity, cancer, and unsafe roads. But the recent mass shootings have brought increased focus on access to firearms.
Tennis star Rafael Nadal, battling a hip injury, says he'll miss the upcoming French Open, a major tournament that he has won a record 14 times. Checking Wall Street's. Right now the Dow is up 63 points. The NASDAQ is up more than 100 points. This is CBS News.
Need to hire quality candidates fast? You need Indeed. Their powerful hiring platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're starting to speak another language, like magic.
I love that Babbel's lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than
Babbel.
Babbel.
Babbel. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
If your Medi-Cal is ending, Cover California is here to help. Cover California is a service from the state that helps you get affordable health insurance. In many cases, at no cost to you, just like with Medi-Cal. We have quality health plans and will help you every step of the way to get the one that works for you and your family. So, if you're no longer eligible for Medi-Cal, check out Cover California. We'll keep you covered. Learn more at coveredca.com.
3 very different spots in the country have the 3 top beaches, according to a new list.
A 9-mile stretch of sugar white sand just off the Florida Panhandle has been named 2023's best beach. Sunbathers can't say enough about the state park on St. George Island.
It's family friendly and it's just good, clean. It's not a lot of commercialization, and the sand is so soft and beautiful.
FIU professor Stephen Leatherman, otherwise known as Dr. Beach, says the natural beauty and lack of development make it perfect for everything from swimming to stargazing. Number 2 on his list, Kahanamoku Beach in Oahu. 3rd, Cooper's Beach in Southampton, New York. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
2 deaths this week on Mount Everest, a Chinese national and a woman from India in separate incidents. 8 people have died this year on the world's tallest mountain. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Finding great people to hire is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's pretty difficult, right? Well, ZipRecruiter has mastered finding a needle in a haystack, so they take it to the next level. They make hiring so simple that it's like finding a needle in a needle stack. And that's why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Here's what it's like to use ZipRecruiter. They have so many qualified candidates that it's easier to find the right ones for your roles. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's a lot of needles. So how do they do it? ZipRecruiter's powerful technology sends you candidates who are a great match for your job, and you can even invite your top choices to apply. So if you want less hay and more needles, head to ZipRecruiter.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup